Hey guys, this is Anime Ball Z here, and today we're going to be doing the fourth part of what if Goku and Vegeta were trapped in the time chamber. In my most recent community post, I asked you guys if you wanted future Trunks to come back to the normal timeline to train with Goku and Vegeta, and the vast majority of you wanted that, and so future Trunks will be returning to the normal timeline. That sadly won't be appearing in this part, that's going to happen in the next part, part 5. Please like the video if you haven't already and subscribe, it's totally free and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. There's nothing much else I'd like to say in the intro, so without further ado, let's get into the video.
Slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag, disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
Goku now in Super Saiyan flies at Cabba and lands a single punch. He has heavily suppressed his power, but Cabba still coughs up spit and is winded from this punch. He's very weak compared to us Saiyans, but that's a given. He's not in his mid-60s like me, Goku thinks humorously. Cabba continues to throw punches and he even tries to deal damage, but it's basically impossible for him. Goku blocks every punch and even evades some, but as Cabba tries to throw a ranged punch, he is hit with an uppercut to the gut to make him fall onto his knees. Do you want to lose, Cabba? What do you think Champa will think if another member of his universe is eliminated? Draw from the inner power within you, unleash your true strength, Goku shouts, making Cabba roar in rage. Due to his sheer need for power, he enters a Super Saiyan form like Gohan in the Cell Saga, then jumps to punch Goku in the face. He shouts and howls forward a multitude of golden ki blasts that all explode on impact with Goku. There we go, much better, Goku says, as he allows himself to slide closer to the edge of the ring. Once Cabba sees that Goku is close to falling off the ring, he uses all of his speed to run forward in a straight direction. This gives him immense speed and he lands a single punch to Goku's gut that makes Goku just jump off the ring to let Cabba win. You did well, kid, Goku says internally, returning to his base form. Next, Vegeta is up against Cabba, and since he's already been given power, he doesn't want to waste any time. You've attained the Super Saiyan form. I must say that is surprising. I'm sorry, but we must win this tournament, Vegeta says politely, nodding in respect to begin the battle. He transforms into a Super Saiyan state, then charges forward, speed blitzing the Universe 6 Saiyan. The first thing that he senses are tough knuckles slamming onto and breaking his sternum. Blood is spit out of his mouth once the attack lands and he is launched off the ring, flying off it in a straight direction. The final fighter is hit and Vegeta can tell that he is stronger just from the ki signature that comes off it. You're definitely the strongest fighter that they have. Well, let's see how strong you really are, Vegeta says, transforming into a Super Saiyan 3 state. He destroys the arena below him with the endless amounts of ki that floods out of his body. However, his aura vanishes and he almost enters the grade 4 form of Super Saiyan 3. No ki leaks out and he looks as calm as ever. You have contained such a seemingly unstable form, I must commend you for that, Hit says, making his own stance. Vegeta nods then collides with him, releasing a large shockwave. The arena under them cracks and Hit is taken aback by his supposed strength. Vegeta throws forward a knee then lands a quick right hook to his chin. These two attacks knock back Hit and leave a small bruise on his cheek, but he still seems ready and able to battle. Vegeta doesn't stop though and continues ahead by leaping at Hit. He keeps his right hand behind his back and once he comes into a much closer range, he hurls forward this hidden hand to slam a ki blast into his stomach. It explodes and Vegeta chucks in 2 more before diving right into the created smoke to land a punch to his chest. This punch slides him right out of this cloud. Vegeta uses instant transmission to appear beside him and he throws a quick hook to try and chip at his chin. However, before his fist collides with his face, he vanishes from sight. Hit then appears beside him, then throws both of his fists forward to land a unique attack that still launches Vegeta back a significant distance. This wouldn't be as easy as I expected, Vegeta says, holding his chest in a pant. He returns to his base form and before Hit can attack him again, he enters Super Saiyan God and catches his incoming punch. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? Vegeta asks, hurling this fist to the side. With his arm down, his face is totally open and Vegeta capitalizes on this, throwing 2 powerful punches to his face. The punch causes blood to come out of Hit's mouth and he uses a special technique. He enlarges himself until he is around 10 feet tall. Of course, this is the special gigantification technique that he learned on Yardrat. He swoop kicks Hit right out of the ring before bringing himself down to his ordinary size. The winner of this tournament is Universe 7, the announcer exclaims, much to Universe 6's dismay. The next arc is the arc with Goku Black, and since Goku is OP in this what if, the continuity changes just slightly. Goku Black, since Goku is much stronger, is also way stronger as a result. This Goku Black still moves to the future timeline and teams up with that timeline Zamasu to try and fulfill their Zero Mortals project. Also, I'll say that Goku Black doesn't kill Future Trunks or Mai since he finds it so thrilling to keep destroying him when he thinks he's gotten stronger. Also, from receiving much worse injuries, Future Trunks is stronger and stronger by a significant amount. He is capable of Super Saiyan 2 and he has used Super Saiyan 3 in the past, but this is usually in the heat of battle. He can't just use it randomly or whenever he wants to. So, like in canon, Future Trunks arrives on Earth and Goku teleports there with Vegeta. Vegeta then teleports to Korin's tower to get some Senzu beans, but then Trunks goes on to attack Goku. Goku catches the hit just like in canon and is quite confused. What is it, he wonders, pulling the fist down with ease. Future Trunks then goes on to explain what's going on in his timeline and Goku ends up wanting to spar him. Future Trunks screams at the start of their spar and charges his ki, entering his Super Saiyan 2 form. Why you're not going to transform? Trunks inquires in confusion. I don't think I'll need to. After those 30 years in the time chamber, I've gotten pretty strong, Goku says, making his stance. Oh yeah, I remember that, Trunks replies before jumping off the ground to dart toward him. They clash and initially they seem like equals, although this is just because Goku isn't really trying and is suppressing his strength. Trunks continues to struggle and Goku is like an insuperable force to him. Every shove that he does ends up with no movement and it only moves him back instead. Goku, while they're close to each other, lands a quick swinging uppercut to his chest that almost blacks him out instantly. You're even stronger than Goku Black, Future Trunks says, now in a heavy pan. He holds his chest as he falls back and constantly coughs from the sharp pain. Goku flies at him with immense speed, which makes him a total blur to Trunks. Before he lands a hit, he appears behind him with the use of instant transmission and lands a quick jab-like punch to launch him into a tree. He then reverts to his ordinary state and the fight is called off before any more damage can be caused. How are you so strong? Aren't you supposed to be old anyway? You're like 60 something, Trunks replies, raising up in pain. Saiyans stay with a near peak body for years and years. Once I'm old, I might just wish for Shenron to decrease my physical age, Goku says, lifting him up. After this, Goku and Vegeta end up going back to the future timeline with Goku Black, and there Vegeta is first up to face Goku Black. Shall we begin? Vegeta states in a calm but powerful tone. His mere presence is frightening and with his mind totally at ease he's even scarier. Vegeta blasts off and just with his ordinary flying speed a shockwave is created from behind him. Goku Black is taken aback by his speed and even with this insanely strong body of his he can't draw out his true power. Well, not yet at least. A single punch from base Vegeta wins Goku Black, then he kicks him downward. Before he can eventually slow down to a stop, Vegeta slams right into his stomach to launch him through an entire building. Vegeta doesn't even smirk in arrogance and just looks over him patiently. Goku Black can't stand to watch some mortal look at him with such pity and so he rushes right back into battle. He raises and destroys a rock he picks up as he gets up, then flies right back to Vegeta. He comes up with an uppercut, but Vegeta just dips back and watches his fist completely miss him. Goku Black tries to throw a quick jab, but Vegeta blocks the attack, then throws a jab of his own, aiming a little lower and for his chest specifically. This strike actually makes Goku Black cough blood in place, then fall back. He heavily pants, then wipes the blood across his face, while Vegeta just waits for him to throw an attack of his own. Are you not going to say something? Goku Black shouts back in rage. I don't need to, we're fighting, Vegeta replies with solemnity. This fight won't remain in your favour for long. You forget that I possess the power that you have too, Saiyan. When you hit me and beat me down, I come back stronger than ever before, he exclaims, which receives no reaction from Vegeta. I know, if you have your power though as you claim, why haven't you transformed yet? It's because you can't, Vegeta states, which makes Goku Black grunt in anger. Then he screams and enters his Super Saiyan form, which makes Vegeta rather surprised. Oh well, that form won't do much for you here, he replies, using instant transmission. Now behind Goku Black, he lands a punch to his back at full power that launches him nearly 10 meters forward. After being so suppressed just prior, it surprises him that he has become this strong with just Super Saiyan. I don't think I'll contend with him for much longer in just my ordinary form, Vegeta surmises as he begins to fight the new Super Saiyan. They trade blows and Goku Black only seems to be getting stronger after every attack he throws. Eventually, they both punch each other in the face and their punches are bang on equal in terms of force. Vegeta is now in a pan and so is Goku Black, but he knows that that pan will soon fade if he continues to face him in his base form. This is because he'll just get stronger and stronger and eventually overpower Vegeta. Vegeta then closes his eyes and enters Super Saiyan 3 with a single calm exhale before dispersing his aura. Goku Black still thinks he can beat Vegeta and he punches him square in his chest to see that he basically doesn't move from his original position. Goku Black can't even help but stare at the position he hit before fearfully looking up to see Vegeta's neutral face. Vegeta slowly lifts his right leg before shooting his entire body out to land a kick to his gut. His attack, now 400 times stronger than any kick he threw before, launches him back and even makes him descend slightly before he catches himself. Seeing Goku Black on the ropes, he uses instant transmission to appear below him and launch his final flash from below. Just before it lands, Zamasu saves Goku Black and this aggravates Vegeta quite a bit. Goku Black from a building transforms into his divine Super Saiyan Rosé state, which makes Vegeta second guess maintaining the current form that he's in. Your Super Saiyan form with a divine twist. I shall call this Super Saiyan Rosé, he says, amped up from his new powers. This isn't good. If the other guy Oki becomes too much of an issue for me, Gogeta will have to return, Vegeta states, beginning his fight with Goku Black. Vegeta lands a punch, then Goku Black does the same. Now they're practically equals and this shocks Vegeta quite a bit. Before he can receive another punch, he uses instant transmission, then lands a gut punch on Goku Black, making him cough up blood once again. He then lands a knee to his ribcage and follows through with a barrage of attacks that Goku Black can barely handle. Blood goes flying as the match continues, but as he continues to get beat down, his power increases. Eventually, Vegeta dives in with a scream to try and deliver the finishing blow, but the fist is just caught by Goku Black. He's already this strong, Vegeta thinks, in surprise. I was just letting you beat me down for those last 3 attacks. I'll show you the true power of a god, Goku Black exclaims, kicking Vegeta into a building below them. As he falls through the top floor, Goku Black dives in through this newly created hole with his knees aimed forward. They clash with Vegeta's chest and the force from this cruel dive shatters the floor that they're atop. Before he gets the chance to transform, Goku Black throws a multitude of punches, but this only aggravates the prince. He roars after catching both of his hands, then he enters his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form right away. Now 1,000 times stronger, he lands a single punch to his face that launches him out of the building. Utilizing instant transmission, he arrives next to the being and lands several clean, precise punches. He lands an uppercut that shoots his chin up, then he aims lower for a left punch to the solar plexus, hurling him away. However, after this punch, he smiles as he feels himself getting much stronger. Vegeta can see this and is smart enough to no longer continue fighting. He arrives next to Goku, who is currently engaging Zamasu. He quickly realizes that Zamasu is no match for him and he only uses Super Saiyan God to keep him at bay. They both begin the fusion dance and then form Gogeta once again. Gogeta smiles once he sees Zamasu ahead of him, then closes his eyes, letting out a calm exhale. Zamasu just takes this chance to attack him, but he almost phases through the attack since he seems impossible to touch. Zamasu throws a few more punches, but with his eyes closed he can move past every incoming attack as if he isn't even thinking about it. Finally, his eyes widen and a majestic glowing aura takes form as he enters Ultra Instinct Omen. I thought I'd be able to achieve this. Shall we begin? Gogeta states before making his stance. Zamasu just scoffs and throws a punch that is far too sluggish to even get close to Gogeta. He swerves past the punch and lands a single strike to his gut that just makes his body practically shut down. He falls to his hands and knees, then throws up while also throwing up blood. Luckily for him, he can heal to return his body to normal. The fear he has in his eyes when he looks at Gogeta is insane, but the fusion knows that he has no time to waste. You're a god and you're immortal, so I won't waste my time on you, he states before appearing before Goku Black. His demeanor ticks off the deity, then his right hand envelops in a dark pinkish ki to form a blade. He swings down, but the swing misses the target completely. He swings again, but Gogeta disappears. He lands a single punch to the side of his body, then follows through with a swiveling kick to his face. This kick sends him spinning away, and the rotational speed as he spins is astonishing. As he slows and slurs, Gogeta takes aim then punches him downward. He crashes into the ground and creates a massive crater, but Goku Black uses the last of his strength to fly upwards with a loud scream. He aims and throws 2 swift, powerful punches, but Gogeta doesn't even move as they land. He just looks down to the being and stares him down. Goku Black slowly flies back in fear, but Gogeta uses instant transmission to appear beside him. "Be gone," he states, using a special Stardust Breaker attack. He hurls the ball into Goku Black's back and his attack releases an explosion so powerful and violent that he is destroyed inside it. So that will conclude the 4th part of What If Goku and Vegeta Were Trapped in the Time Chamber. Please tell me something you liked about this video or something that I shall improve on for the next part. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.